Maybe instead of heading for the back tunnel, I should be heading for where that one enemy was that got caught by immediately. I'm gonna try that. Peekaboo, things to see from me and you. Hi, enemies. No, you hear nothing. Actually, yeah, I do actually want them to hear me though, like having that weird glitch where they couldn't see me at all. I should summon all the enemies down there, which does surprisingly success. They come down there really quickly. Right? As long as that's true, we're good. Get to the very top, because that does a surprisingly good job of coming out. Now, since they didn't know where I was, I'll trigger out the scene. I understand that that doesn't actually trigger if you're detected. They detect me. Crawl through a little hole. Okay. See how this all works when this guy passes by. I just realized he stands right there, so my idea was dumb this whole time.
Stop him!
That hole I wanted to go for. I'm not gonna make it with that this time. Is there anything in that room? I should just suicide around and see if this is where I'm supposed to go. If I'm supposed to continue forward, but I didn't really see anything forward. Then maybe I'm supposed to turn around, like was maybe suggested. Getting past this room's no problem. All the enemies run down to the campfire like idiots if they just go over this way. You know, sometimes it's really hard to trigger them.
I heard the name.
I wonder what you heard. Like they finally saw me. You finally saw me. Yeah, good. The other enemies are running down. Let's check on. Yes, I'm gone like a wizard. No one could see me get by with this master disguise. Out and out. Now this is gonna be a suicide run because I'm probably gonna get killed and caught this time.
I'll be there, stranger.
There's a medical pack, but not much else in there.
What the hell am I doing?
How'd I make it?
Death is my only escape.
Here's where I'm supposed to be going.
They're going to find me.
Somehow, I made it. And I figured out where I'm supposed to be going now. I don't know how that worked out, but okay. Another for the future too. It's a mystery, sir. Okay, get a goddamn gun. Let's investigate this new area. Also maybe a save point. Either or. The world is in color again. Unfortunately, I ran out of those, but there's a goddamn save point, so that's nice.
It won't budge. I'll need something to pry it out.
Oh, wait.
It won't budge.
I was just... Okay, I guess I actually do need that. Can I use the chisel?
The chisel alone won't be enough to loosen the crystal.
Chisel on a rock? Wouldn't have predicted that if it wasn't for me accidentally investigating it, so sure. Back to it. Up, down, all around. Ow. Goddamn legs. Nice waterfall room. way for me to get down. I'll go down this way. It's a nice little chamber echoing on down. I don't see any enemies, so that's nice. Of course, that just because I don't see any, doesn't mean there aren't any there. Some further med pack over there. I'll take it. Right next to the pathway as well. That's good. Does this loop around? Fuck. No, it doesn't just loop around. Where is this? Where is this trying to lead me to? This area is a bit more transversey, twisty-turvy than I originally gave it credit for. Safe one. Even though I kind of just saved my game, but yeah.
Between the laboratories, they keep the door in our sanity. The outsiders have not been able to cross through the barrier. Mother Song is holding. There are many joining in prayer.
Excellent. Dismissed.
What the hell do you think you're doing, Robert? We're in the middle of an invasion, and you've got our orders singing hymns!
You're a fool, Sebastian. I command the Order of Dagon, not you.
The research must be protected at all costs!
I've shut the lab down, Sebastian.
What? This is madness! Can't you see how far Hester's come?
Your trivial experiments are of no concern to me. All energies must be directed at completing the translation of the tablets. The work of my great-grandfather must be finished. Take your worthless body back to shore. You are of no further use to the Order.
That's not going to happen, Robert!
Hi.
There's not now. I've got to get this bastard off my team first.
You don't say. Uh-oh.
Nothing of any books and ancient manuscripts. Most of the volumes appear to cover witch cults and sorcery. It's locked.
Excuse me, sir. I have no weapons.
There's no time for that right now. It's not safe.
Cthulhu Satan.
I've got enough problems without experimenting with witchcraft, books, and ancient manuscripts.
Hi, sir. Oh, I got a dagger. Let's stab it out. Does it actually kill you? Time to heal. I was gonna heal myself one day. Got a weapon. Fucking finally. What was in here? Thanks.
Most of the volumes appear to cover witch cults and sorcery. I've got enough problems without experimenting with witchcraft.
Submarine still trying to bomb the barrier. I'll help them out a little bit. Okay. Guessing this unlocks this door over here. Also, I picked up documents. Mythos or tome. I actually have a diary though. The Dark Depths. Morning. I have no idea how I've made it this far. In fact, I'm no longer searching where this far is, or if it even exists, outside my imagination. Every step I take, I question what I see and hear. There's some kind of song traveling on the wind, like so much else that seems familiar, and yet it fills me with such dread. I can't believe anything of this earth could make such a sound. I must be insane. Any sane person would have turned back by now, but I have passed that point. I have to see this through to the end. I have to know what has brought me here. If there's no answer to be found in this maze, I'll do what I can to assist the submarine in blowing this whole place to hell. If there's no answer in this disease of my mind, if I can't find a way to understand what's happening to me, then I'm better off dead, buried beneath the sea forever. And I thought I picked something up. Was it actually a book? Oh, I guess nothing there to get a key, though. Which I guess what's this? That must be multi-purpose. Hopefully I can go to the laboratory now. While the dagger's fine, at least now I can kill things. I don't exactly want to charge in dagger swinging. Still a nice looking area, though. Cthulhu temples.
It's an ancient statue of Cthulhu.
Back on down, then. Actually, does this lead to that one chamber? It leads to that one chamber. Oh my god.
The doorway is sealed by some mystical force.
We'll get back to that. This is a little fake glass. I'm sorry, I'm doing too much. Now, I'm not gonna purposely get caught, but if I do get caught, I got 30 rifle rounds, so
It won't budge.
okay, you know what? I do kind of need to take these guys out. Well, works well enough for me. Now stop going insane, me. So I used a few rounds already. The right side, I can move past this chamber without having to sneak past.
It's a statue of Hydra.
There was no way to sneak past this chamber. There's a big light right here, and there's two magic guys looking down the middle. That's the Hydra.
It's a statue of Dagon.
Well, I could extend a little bit. I guess my next goal is to head towards the labs. So where's this door?
The door's
bolted shut? Is the bolts here? Oh, there it is. It's like some super fancy door, and it just has one of this old rustic bolt. Oh, I know where this is. Heard nothing! Heard nothing! Oh, wait till they don't know where I am. I go to the lab. It'd be nice to have another save point, but no, the save points are... Anyone's peeking around, I'm gonna kill you.
Kill yourself, outsider.
Really want to find me? You can find me, but you'll be dead. I'm fine. Okay. Where'd everyone around here go? I'll just accept this little blessing here because I was kind of worried about the people through. Oh! Never mind. I see things crawling down the mountain. It took me a second. I was like, oh, this must be a blessing. What? I'm going to take them out from a distance. I could probably outrun them, but...
This is never end. had the answer.
Search everywhere. You're gonna die.
Oh, jeez. Who shot me? Oh, am I dying? Oh, okay, well, at least I can do this next part better than I did last time. I'm gonna start at the part before I have to deal with the psychic guy, because my last save point. Oh, somehow he killed me this fast time. Okay, well, that's fine. Thankfully, it takes like no time to get the battle started.
You will kneel before.
There he goes. I'll heal myself up. Now I'm just insane. It's okay, it comes with the territory.
Books and ancient manuscripts. I recognize some of the symbols from the Book of Dagon.
Not much more than that, though.
Nothing of interest.
Yeah, nothing of interest. I'm with him. I'm gonna do something a little bit stubborn. Not gonna do that yet. Which means yes, I'm planning to do it. Just not yet. Kill. Those are rifle rounds. I'll be incredibly grateful. There's a med pack over here, right there, but I'm gonna hold off for a second before I use it. I'll focus on taking out the magicians first. Not specifically because they're harder, but just because it's kind of an availability. I unfortunately wasted a bit more ammo in this instance. Now, are these rifle rounds? I can definitely hope. Oh, they are. That makes me happy. Now, let me go down here and pick up the med pack. Heal my wounds. Actually, I should first heal. And then pick up the med pack, right. The whole reason I even did this first. So I'd be like, yep, med pack. And yep, it refilled things, and I gained one more of that. That's good to know. So basically, it was like an encounter I never had because I refilled my rifle rounds and filled up my med pack some more.
It's an ancient statue of Cthulhu.
That's what it says it is. I'll believe it for now. Okay. Nothing else that's really of note here besides heading on forward. And I wish I could go get a save point right now, but it wouldn't be worth it. It's just easier to skip to this next room.
The door.
It's the old bolt.
The door's bolted shut.
Here you go.
Die.
Fuck.
I'll never make it out of here alive. No, I can't think straight.
Here for a second.
Come here. There's something inside me.
have such difficulty jumping up here sometimes. Somehow he avoided everything. Let's see if I can simply outbeat the monsters that are supposed to be running.
It's pounding. There's no hope here. Things
Oh god fucking damn it. How many fucking... Never mind. Works for me, really. Don't care if...
It's unlocked. Looks like some kind of laboratory.
See anything in here? Well, I found more guns. There's a med pack right over there, so we can pick it up. Med pack!
I've never seen plant life like this before.
It's quite unique, isn't it? Goddamn save file. Made it. We have everything basically all set up again. Glad to be here. Lab notes of Esther Marsh. Gluten fibula. Further observation. The petals have some acidic properties which are yet to be fully investigated. They are especially harmful to the beloved of great Cthulhu, as tests with the prison tender's pen have shown. Although exposure was strictly limited, considerable skin disfigurement resulted. Because of this, all laboratory samples are to be removed. However, I will keep the specimen in the garden for now. Promises to be a fruitful object for further study.
Most of these experiments seem to have been carried out on humans. This must have been where they were developing the contagion. Most of these experiments seem to have been carried out. This must supply power to the lights.
cursed! I'm cursed with this vile plague!
Oh, shit.
Please, stranger, I beg you, put me out of this misery!
I need your help. I have to get into the temple.
Only those loyal to the Order have access through the main doors. But there's an old passage. A passage that runs deep beneath the temple. Though I warn you now, outsider, tread cautiously. I've heard talk of ancient dwellers in those dark depths. An evil from a forgotten time.
This just keeps getting better. So how do I get down there?
Explore the abandoned areas. That is all I can tell you. Now, please, kill me and my pain.
They appear to be trying to cultivate new breeds of plant life.
Well, going down the tunnel. Wow, I must be really insane and wobbly right now. Look at the light. Calm down, sir. Well, that happened. Kind of expect more consequence for that. No, what do I know? Very little. That's what. These tunnels seem mostly abandoned. So I guess there wasn't anyone really to hear his death cries. So it's almost like a trap, but it's actually just a door, not a door. Looks like is that okay there? There's that one gem, the green gem, so I need more than a shovel to open this up. I don't know what I need and don't need anymore. God damn it. It's gonna make my life interesting at the very least. I need more guns though. I'm not saying this rifle is bad, not at all, but...
What now?
Hi. Heal myself up. Wasn't worth it, but hey, killed them, I guess. I guess. I can even get up here. Just jump on up. Actually, probably did just that, actually. Well, here's the best way I'm going to get in here. Alright, this is the prison.
The door's bolted shut.
How do I unbolt it? I should have gone to the middle.
Nope,
Okay.
nothing of interest.
I figured
It won't budge. It's locked.
Okay, I get it. I get it. I'm not going to be happy about it,
It won't open.
but I get it. I'm going to save so much time if I had just known.
Come here, outsider!
He says these locks completely in the direction. Okay, my ammo for this is still doing pretty okay. I realized I did something dumb, so I'm gonna go fix that dumb right now. This way. But things are starting to come together. I'm figuring out everything pieces together. I do need to go back to the middle area. I'm not sure if I quote-unquote need to, but I'd like to. And there's probably something in the middle anyways, and I figured out how I'm supposed to get inside there. It's not the dumb method I tried. Okay, excuse me, plant.
From their shape and texture, they look almost prehistoric.
Can I use the chisel here? Didn't think so. Oh, didn't even pick that before. Chemical weed killer.
Their surface texture is extremely rough. Nothing of interest here.
I think I came back for the weed killer. Nothing else? Nothing else. I should do as expected. Out there. Back on down. Now where I think I need to go, it was the middle area, which for some reason I didn't realize. I mean, I was going down there, I was like, oh, let me explore a bit more. But then I realized I was in the prison, and going down the middle is where I wanted to go, and all that. That's where I'll see this stuff. I need back and full ammo with that. What did I just pick up? Ah, shotgun. Oh, all my guns. I have literally every weapon in the game right now. Hip, hip, and I've got full ammo for everything. So this was completely worth the trip going back. Just gotta throw that out there.
The door's bolted shut.
Not anymore, it's not. Okay. Well, there was a deeper area, right? No, I was just imagining things. Okay. All I got from this was weed killer and all my weapons, but sometimes that's enough. Sometimes. Alright. Well, now I can cause a mess. It's actually a save game thing right here. I'm gonna save my game before I do whatever. That right there. No one's decided to watch me. I'll try my best. It was a nice fire. I'll go up here. There's at least one more enemy around these parts. Then you get to that one area with all the other enemies, and that's not going to be fun. I'll do it. One more enemy. Let's go.
You're gonna die.
There goes two of them. I like how every single time those good things die, it sounds like they're saying, "You're ugly." I'm like, oh, why would you hurt my feelings like that? There's med back here, but I've already took it before. I don't know if I have everything I need, or whatever. Poison foods, just malodorous, slop, yuck, and weed killer. For whatever reason, I have that combination of items.
I've never seen plant life like this before.
What did I just pick up? Peculiar blue plant. According to the lab reports, poisonous when ingested. Not using anything there, though. Happy I picked it up.
From their shape and texture, they look almost prehistoric. I've never seen plant life like this before.
That's quite the claim.
I'll need to decipher it.
I'll decipher it. Not like that.
It's some kind of warning message.
Did I get anything new? I got a new February with this. Okay, I have no idea how I've made it this far. I've already read that, but now I've read it again. Nothing there, nothing there. Okay. Let's go under. Up, down, and all around. This is where that green gem. I am just fortunate I was pressing E on it. It's a little curious to me. Because honestly, all the green gems above it make it look like it's
I'll need something to pry it out. I can't get enough force behind the chisel to break it out.
It does imply that we need it for something, which is probably more than just the chisel itself. I do not know what. Okay, with a crowbar. Feels like I'm standing with the wall there now.
The chisel alone won't be enough to loosen the crystal.
Not exactly what I meant to pull out, but that's okay. Revolver, let's go. I didn't get to fully explore this area earlier. I kind of just found what was apparently the right way to go, and that was okay. But there are all these different pathways that I never got a good look at. So maybe I'm missing something from here. It's definitely a possibility. It's what leads my drive to investigate this area. I realized that was a hole too late. Thankfully, I literally just saved my game, but, you know. Still. I was like, oh, what's down here? Oh, wait, that's a hole.